Okay, so tonight I'm going to teach you guys how to create an influencer application for your Instagram profile. I recently did this. I think I just did it a couple weeks ago, and I didn't think that anything was going to come of it because I focus more on Facebook, but I actually have 12 PDTs off of it right now, and I just signed one last night. She actually had messaged me on Facebook or Instagram about it, and then I didn't get back to her fast enough, so she got my number and she had texted me, and then she was ready to sign up right then and there. We just barely talked about the business, and she's already killing it. So I feel like this application is actually going to get people who are a bit more serious um, about the business and wanting the information. And I feel like it's going to be people that are just more serious as in like they're going to sign up quicker. So I'm actually really excited about it. Basically, the application is just going to be a link on your Instagram bio, and it's going to be for people to kind of read about your story and what you do, a little bit about what we do, and then they're going to be able to fill out an application so they can get more information from you about working from home and making income from home. So let me screen share what we're going to do. Okay, so first off, I'm just going to show you where it's at on my Instagram. You're going to want to, if you're working on your phone or on your laptop, you're going to want to sign into Instagram because we're going to bring the link over into it. So this is the link. Oh, I was messing with it earlier. Give me 1 second. I guess we're just going to very much go. I'll show you that at the end. We're just very much going to go through this together. Joke's on me. Okay, so first off, besides that, you need to have a link tree. I'm going to move this. We are in the way. So you need to have a link tree. I don't know what this is doing. Can you guys see us on my screen? Do you guys see me moving us all around my screen? Okay. No? Okay, on my screen, we are in the way of everything. I'm going to minimize it. And if you say something in the chat, let me pull up the chat. It works on your end? Okay, I was playing with it earlier, so I don't know what that was about. We'll see. Okay, so you're going to want to do Linktree because this is how we're going to make a link. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So we're going to use that, but also these controls, everything's in my way. Okay, there. So we're going to go to Google Forms. Just literally type in on Google Forms. I told you guys earlier to make a Google account, so whether you already have a Gmail or Google account, that's what we're going to use. So everybody hop over to Google Forms. Okay, you can't see anything but that. Okay, Zoom was all up on my page. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna click this personal. Just gonna click Google Forms personal once you're logged into your account. Let me know when you guys are logged in so I'm staying on page with you guys. You're on, logged in. Everybody else logged in? On. Okay, are we good? Cool, okay, just making sure. Logged in, but I don't see what you do. I'm on my phone. I don't know if that's the difference. You should come to this page, just on your Safari. I don't know if you have an iPhone or not, but on your internet, on your phone, just type in Google Forms, and then you should be logged in, and then it's gonna come up with a page for either personal or business. We're just doing personal, it's free, you don't have to pay for anything. And then it's just gonna take us to Google Forms. And I've already got my influencer application right here. So we're gonna go ahead and click new form. If you guys can see that, it's up in the top option. Just do the blank one. And then I had you guys write your story earlier. So your story is just gonna go right here. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do the questions. So I'm not putting mine in there just because I've already got mine made. but if I was doing it, then go back. Basically, like, it's right here. Mine just says, hey guys, I'm Ashley, so glad you're here. And I give like a little briefing of what the business has done for me and kind of like my story. And then I've talked about, you know, bonuses I've made, what the business has allowed me to do all from home. And then, you know, I kind of tell them a little about the business, and then I give them like a brief summary of like what they're going to learn, you know, like how to make an income from Instagram and Facebook, the steps to become an influencer, how to create aesthetic IG stories, how to take IG worthy photos, how to grow your Instagram, and so much more. And I'm basically letting them know, like, I'm going to be teaching them all of these things. So like I said earlier, you guys could make your own story, but then on my link, if you go to my Instagram, you could just copy that part, and it doesn't need to be any different for like what they're going to learn from you. It doesn't matter. So as long as your story is different, but you've got this, the rest of this of what they're going to learn and like what they're going to get from you, you're good. So next, everyone let me know when you've got your story pasted into it. Yeah, you can go back in and edit your story after you put it up. So even if you're like, oh, I don't love the way that my story is right now, as long as you're like getting it done, then you could just go back in and edit it, and you'll be good to go. Can I walk through again on how to get to where I am? Yes. Okay. So to go to where I am, I just went. Sorry, I have my Zoom is like all over my webpage, so it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so I literally just went Google form. I didn't mean to do that, period. Dang it. You go Google Forms. Oh, now it's going to take me to this. Okay. And then I'm already logged in. So you have to make sure that you're logged in. And then it should have a page where it's like, you know, do you want to do personal or business? You're just going to click personal forms. And then you're going to click on the blank one. And then it's going to bring you up to where we're making the application now. Don't have my story. Can I? Yeah, Jamie, go ahead. Okay, so now we're going to get started on the questions. So what we're going to do first is, let me read all the questions that I have. So I started with first, I did first and last name. I don't want multiple choice. Okay, so you can choose multiple choice, short answer, paragraph. So for the first one, go ahead and click this drop down button where it says multiple choice, and we're going to make it a short answer. And then we're going to come here where it says untitled Q, and we're going to say first and last name, because we want them to give us their first and last name. And then they're just going to be able to type it in instead of doing like multiple choice or anything like that. And then we're going to come over here. Nope, we're going to click the plus sign, and that's going to take us to the next one. So that one's saved. It just says first and last name. You can always go in and edit it. So next, we're going to do are you at least 18 years old? And this one's going to be multiple choice. So we're going to do option 1. You can edit that and you could say yes, or you can add this, and we're going to say, sorry, I'm going to click that and then say no. So don't click the add other, just click like type in words, like the gray words that say add other or add option. And then you can do yes and no. We're going to save that. we're going to go to the next question. And these are all the same exact questions that I have on mine. So the next question is going to be, where are you from? And we're going to do multiple choice for this. And we're only going to put options for countries that we are in. So I'll give you guys those in a minute. So we're going to do, where are you from? And we're going to do multiple choice. Option 1, we're going to do United States. Let me read mine so I can tell you guys what to do for the next ones. Then we're going to do add option, click in the gray so you're not adding other, and we're going to do Canada. We're going to go down and click add option in the gray, and we're going to do Mexico. The next one we're going to do is Germany. And then I just gave it an option for other after that, because we don't have to do every single country that we're in. I just gave like the main ones. So I have United States, Canada, Mexico, Germany, and then I did other. And then we're going to click the plus sign to do the next question. Is everyone following along with this? Fine. It's pretty easy. Okay, so now we're going to do, tell me about yourself. I have age. What do you do for work? Are you in school? Question mark. So you're going to say, tell me about yourself, age, what do you do for work? Are you in school? And we're going to leave that one at paragraph. So if it's not at paragraphs, just click the down line and go to paragraph so they can actually type in a longer response to you, because these are all things that we're going to be able to read when you check the applications. So for that one, tell me about yourself, age, what do you do for work? Are you in school? Paragraph, and then we're going to save that. We're going to go on to the next question. It's going to be, why does working working online / from your phone interest you? What could it do for you? You're going to say, why does working online / from your phone interest you? What could it do for you? No, please leave that on. How could it change your current situation? So why does working online / from your phone interest you? What could it do for you? How could it change your current situation? When they answer this, we're going to put that paragraph again so they can put stuff in there, but you're going to get their why. Like, when you see that they've applied and you go to text them or message them on Facebook or Instagram, whatever they've told you about, when you're talking to them about the business, you're going to be like, I saw that, maybe you're in credit card debt, or I saw that, you're a struggling stay-at-home mom, things like that. You're going to be able to talk to them about that, and then talk to them about how this business is going to help them. So you already know their why up front, and you're going to be able to just kind of relate to them when you're talking to them about the business. And also after they've joined your team, you're going to already know their why and like what they're working for. So we're going to add that. What are we doing? After I do this, can you go in the other place? Okay. I know, it's cute. Give me a minute, Della. Okay, sorry. Next one, and the last one is going to be, how would you like more info? You can say information. And then we're going to do, what did I do for this one? How would you like more info? I did text or message me on Instagram. And that was multiple choice too. Text, and then IG. Wait, I think that I skipped. Oh, wait, no. I'm supposed to have one where I ask. Oh, okay. Here, I'm going to show you guys something. I did. Tina, way to call me out. You're so green. Okay, so we're going to do, how would you like more information? Give them the option for text or message me on IG. We're going to add another one, and I'm going to show you how you can change the the placement of these because we skipped over phone number and Facebook name or Instagram handle. Then you know how you can get a hold of them, whether you need to look up their Instagram or you've already got their number and you're going to text them. So that one we'll just do as a short answer. I feel like that can be a short answer just fine. But now that we've got that out of, I mean, honestly, you can leave that there, or you could even just bump it up to this one. You just drag the little dots in the middle and you can bump it up. Like, it doesn't have to be in perfect order. So I would do, honestly, like, get their information of who they are. And then lastly, ask if they want text or messaging on IG. Has anyone said anything in chat? No, you haven't. Okay. Are you guys done with that part? And can I show you how to save it and then bring it over into Linktree now? You guys are good? Yeah. Okay, cool. So what you do at this point is we've got that. We've got everything that we want. We've got our story in there. I don't know if it's going to make me do a story, so I'm just going to put story. So we've got our story. I did send. So click the send button at the top. We're not actually sending it to anything. It's going to come up with all this email stuff. But right here, like, that's for email. But if you click this little like safety pin looking attachment thing, it's going to come up with your link. So now we're going to copy this link. Hit copy. And now this is the link for your influencer application, but we're not putting that straight onto your IG because it's going to be ugly and I don't know if that link will actually work. So this is why we do Linktree. So we've copied that, and now we're going to go to Linktree, and then you're going to do add new link, and then you're going to name it influencer application. And then where it has a HTTP, you're just going to paste that in there, and that's going to be your new link for your influencer application. And then up here, you're going to just copy this link. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this just so it doesn't mess with mine, because I've already got mine right there for the one that I actually made. But you're just going to go ahead and copy this link, and then we're going to go over to Instagram. So we're going to go over to Instagram, and then you're going to edit your bio or edit profile. And you're not just going to put it straight onto your bio. You're going to put it where it says a website. So if you've got your Facebook website on there right now, just delete that. And then you're just going to paste in, and it's got the link tree. And that's what gives it a pretty link instead of being all crazy. And what I did on mine, so mine, says something about me. And then at the end of it, I did interested in what I do, click here. So then when you're on my story, you just see the link right underneath. But make sure your bio is not too long, because mine was like one row longer than this, and I had to delete one row because you would see the interested in what, or you wouldn't see the interested in what I do. I think you just saw like the 7-day weekend and then the link instead of seeing the interested in what I do. So make sure that you can actually see that last sentence. And if not, then just kind of edit your bio. Jamie, where do you need me to back it up to? Because I can do that. Haley, did you add that onto your Facebook page? Or did you just make that so you can send it to people? You saved it. Okay, so did you, no, never mind, Haley, I was just reading your comment. Okay, Jamie, you saved it. Did you bring it into the link tree? Yes. Okay, so you brought it into Linktree. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to copy link, because if it's saved right here, then right here, you see how it shows that? That means that that's a link for it. So just copy the link and then go to your Instagram and click edit profile. And we're going to put it at the website link instead of in the actual bio, because in the bio, it's not going to work. So you're going to do that, and you're going to save it. Did that submit? Did it save? Is it being slow? Did that make sense, Jamie? Did you get that? know if it's loading or what. It looks different on your phone. So on your phone, it shouldn't be any different. So on your phone, you're still gonna go edit, and it still should be like your website's right there and your bio's right there. Not that the link tree looks different. Let me go to Linktree on my phone. Okay, 1 second. Is this working out for everybody else though? Link it to IG. Okay, so on the actual thing, like it's still gonna be the same. Like you're gonna copy from the forms page. You're gonna say that you wanna create a new link, and then you're gonna name it influencer application, and then you're gonna put your link in there. And then at the top up here, you're gonna copy the URL. And then you're just gonna go over to your Instagram. Did that answer your question? You're on a computer and it's working just fine. Okay, cool. Okay, so the thing with this is, now that you've got it on your page, so on your page, so like how I said that at first I had too many rows and it didn't show like the living a 7-day weekend, or it didn't show the interested in what I do. Just make sure it actually shows that, and it's not like a link, like they have to click to see more of your bio. And then I just think it's cute, like, you know, you guys can say the same exact thing of interested in what I do, click here, and then it's got your link, and then when they click on it, it literally just brings them up to, mine's all messed up just because I've been messing with it tonight now, but it'll bring it up to the influencer application. They fill it out. The thing about it is though, you don't get a notification when they fill it out. So you have to make sure that you're staying on top of checking the Google Forms and seeing who is applying, because, so let me go back to my, I'm gonna take the chat down there. So going back to Google Forms, I'm going to show you how you see. So when I go back to Google Forms to the one that I already made, it's going to show you, instead of doing the blank down here, it's going to show you the ones that you've already made. This one, I believe, is going to be the correct one. Yeah, see, it says 12 responses right here. So you're going to go, when you want to check it, you have to go back to your Google Forms, be logged in, and then you're going to click on your influencer application. It'll show you the whole thing, but then you're going to click responses, and then it's going to tell you all the people who have done their, who have filled it out already. And then you can, it's going to actually show you like all of their info too when you scroll down. So you're able to get a hold of them. You're able to read what they've said for their answers. But the thing is, I don't know how to make it give me any type of notification for like, oh, somebody just filled out one of your forms, because it has not. I just know that I have to go click. And at first I didn't even know until that chick messaged me on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, a bunch of people are doing this. This is awesome. It's working out great. So just make sure that you're staying on top of checking it. Yeah, it saves on its own. Did you mention making all the questions required? Oh yeah, no, I didn't do that on mine. Here, I'm gonna stop recording because now we're done. Okay,